Hey everybody, happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. Just time for the shoutouts and groaner of the week. And so here we go. Only 2 shoutouts this week. The first one is for Spencertainment TV. Yeah, young fellow. He's 13 years old and just does a fun channel, some gaming and different things, a live chat occasionally, but could really use our support and help. So just check out Spencertainment TV. And the other one is I've shouted out before, but she could use our support and help. So check out Susan's Creative. And if you're looking for some help with a Halloween costume, she's the person you want to check. But she also does a lot of other things as well. Oh, here's my buddy. Here's my buddy. He came to help out with the shoutouts and groaner of the week. So, are we ready for the groaner of the week? Well, it has to do with cats. So, Browen, it's a good thing you're here. Hey, say hi to everybody. Being bashful. There we go. Anyway, this gentleman was driving down the street in a neighborhood, and as he's driving along looking for a particular address, a cat runs out in front of his car, and unfortunately, try as hard as he might, he ended up running over the cat and killing it. So he felt really bad. He pulled over the curb. He went and picked up the cat's body, and he went to the nearest house, knocked on the door, and said, I just hit this cat in the street. He said, I feel really terrible about it. Do you happen to know whose cat it is? And the lady looked, and she goes, no, don't recognize it. Well, maybe I've seen it running around the neighborhood, but no idea. So he goes to the house next door and rings a bell there and asks the lady, and she looks at it and she says, oh, yeah, that's old Mrs. Sweeney's cat. She lives down in that old Victorian on the corner there. You can take it down there, and yeah, I don't know how attached she is to it, but she might be a little bit upset. So the gentleman feels just terrible. He loves animals, and he just feels horrible that this has happened. But he goes down and he rings the doorbell, and an elderly lady comes to the door, and he says, Mrs. Sweeney? And she says, yes. And he says, well, I have some terrible news for you, and I feel just awful about it. He says, but as I was driving down the street, this cat ran out in front of my car, and he said, I tried to stop in time, but unfortunately I hit it and I killed it. And I was told it's your cat. And she kind of looks at it, and then she goes, oh, yeah. She says, that's old Thomas. She says, well, he was 18, so it was getting close to his time anyway. And she says, but I will miss him. He was a really, really good cat. And the fellow says, well, Mrs. Sweeney, he says, I feel so bad about this. He says, I'd be so happy if you'd let me replace him. And she says, well, it's okay with me, but are you any good at catching mice? Oh, there we go. That's our groaner for the week. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday for our cooking video. Don't know what I'm going to make yet, so tune in. It'll be a surprise to us all. Take care. God bless.